So, good evening, Strategic Alpha community members. I welcome you all to yet another weekly roundup. Today is 24th May, and we are going to discuss about what happened in past 1 week. What is that in lies ahead for us in the markets for the next few weeks, starting the next week. So, we'll be discussing that all. So from sectorial indices, from frontline indices, what we have seen is Nifty 50 is up 2.5%, mid cap is up 2.5%, small cap is down 0.5%, PSE index, which is public sector enterprises index, is up 6.2%. So all in all, what we have seen is small cap has underperformed the large caps, and large caps because there was value in store, and we have seen a lot of buying in large caps and especially mid caps, and small caps have underperformed. So that is what has happened in past 1 week. From a sectorial indices, PSU bank index is up 3.7%, media index is up 5.7%, private in bank, Nifty private bank is up 1.8%, Nifty realty and Nifty auto is up close to 4.4%. So this is about the weekly performance for the sectorial indices. From commodities performance, from metal commodities, especially the precious metals, both gold and silver are softened down a bit. Both were down close to 3%. Copper is down 4.9%. Steel is up 1.6%. Iron ore is up 0.6%. From energy commodities, we have seen once again some softness on crude oil. Crude oil, we have seen 4.23% negative. Natural gas was up 2.6%. Gasoline was down 4.6%. From industrial commodities, lead was up 0.7%. Uh, Aluminum was up 1.57%. Zinc was up 1.45%. Manganese was up 3%. Some of the agricultural commodities, wheat was up 7.4%. In last 1 week, we have also seen the turmeric trade going well, and we have seen some side of bullishness on turmeric. We have also seen some strength on cocoa, and all these commodities have performed. So we are in a commodity bull run. We have already discussed that about that in the earlier thing. So we have seen after a bit of outperformance in commodities over the past few weeks and months, 2 months or so, we have seen some softness in the commodities this week. From weekly gainers point of view, from A group stocks, Cochin Shipyard, which is a defense stock, was up 37% in past 1 week. Garden Reach Shipyard, shipbuilding, both the shipbuilding companies, Cochin Shipyard or Garden Reach, both are up close to 37 and 34%. RVNL, which we had discussed the last time also, it is one must for especially focus on railway stocks. So RVNL is up 27%. Hinzing is up 26%. We also discussed about this, that commodity stocks are the flavor of the season, and Hinzing was up 26% in past 1 week. PG Electroplast was up to 22%. So these were all the gainers. From a loser's point of view, Global Health was down 17%. Kiri Industries was down 15%. Team Lease was down 13%. Kirloskar Brothers was down 12%. Negen Software was down 11%. So all in all, what we have seen is railways and shipbuilding, defense, and commodity stocks have seen a bit of surge in past 1 week. From now, coming back to the news that matters most. So the we have been discussing about Tata Motors. So what has happened is JLR has announced the commencement of local operations of the Range Rover at its Pune facility, and it will help the JLR price to come down by 30 to 40 lakh. So that is what Tata Motors is saying. Apart from that, the transformer trend tailwinds are continuing, and Trill Transformers and Rectifiers India has received the orders of 359 crores, and they have been continuously gaining those orders. Lastly, when I saw the order book was close to 1,800 crores, and adding to that, once again 359 crores. And even some of the utility players like Power Grid, they themselves are saying that yes, there is a shortage of transformers, and so the demand is very strong, and Trill has got that order, and they have got this order from Adani Group and L&T. Apart from that, the companies which we are discussing in VIP Access is Chankara Building Products. It has posted superb results. It is in between of a merger. Merger is ongoing. Demerger, sorry. Demerger, which might get completed in 12, 13 months time. And it has posted robust results. PAT was close to 24 crore against 19 crore. And free cash flow, operating free cash flows were close to 9.7 crore. Uh, and 97 crore versus 92 crores. So all this about Shankara Building Products, once again, the numbers has been good. Now, from the one more company, which is Hindustan Copper. Hindustan Copper is raising funds. So all these Vedanta companies, be it Vedanta Group companies, sorry, all these commodity companies, some or the other way they are raising funds, be it Vedanta or be it Hind Copper. So Hind Copper has approved fundraising close to 4,000 crore through QIP and 500 crore via debt. So that is what it says, because it had a long plans and they are continuing with those plans. So Hindustan Copper was in news. So this was about the news which mattered. And so a few days back only I posted about defense, that defense might gain strength. So Paris defense has shown some sort of uh, a resilience, and it is looking very good from a chartical perspective. Apart from that, even the whole defense pack, from a trading perspective, there are good risk reward setups which are available, be it Paras Defense, be it Idea Forge, be it Kalyani Investments. So all these defense goods should be defense stocks should be tracked going ahead. And the sectors which you should watch and continue to watch is defense, railway, power, old economy. So these are all old economy. I've been talking about old economy for the past 2.5, 3 years now, 4 years at least now. And old economy is doing good, be it defense, railway, power, ancillary, and reality. So that is continue. These are the sectors which you should focus on if you are a trader. So the stocks which are looking good from a weekly setup point of view is, one is Paras Defense, and second is RVNL. There are five stocks actually total, but out of these, I will like to track Paras Defense and RVNL only going forward. So it is Paras Defense, RVNL, Lumax Industries, RCF, and Alicon Cast Alloys. These all weekly setups are looking good from a chartical point of view. But I like Paras Defense and RVNL from these. So going forward, once again, the commodity bull run will continue, and so commodity stocks are uh, again are overheated. Some in 2 days we have seen some softness in Nalco and sale, but these all will be short-lived. That is what I think. And commodities bull run is continuing, and the whole year for the next year, commodity stocks, gold miners, these all will continue to do well. Equities are at a risk on stage. I've been continually saying that commodity and commodity stocks, selective pockets, and one should be the play going forward over the next 9 to 12 months. Uh, Having said that, once again, India VIX has cooled down. So the election related uncertainties lot which were there, that has gone away. Now the markets are looking at that stage uh, that it can rally. But having said that, this is such a rally which should be played with high margin of safety stocks or commodity miners, because that is the place where the maximum money is flowing. Even if you see, I've been talking about that. Um, Even gold did a new high, silver did a new high last week. This week we have seen some softness. For few days, the softness will continue, but we are in a commodity bull run and led by precious metals, then led by industrials, then led by agri commodities. So turmeric, once again, it has touched 20,000 just 2 days back. Once again, somewhat softness has seen. And IFL Securities has came with a report that turmeric might touch 23,000 rupees. So that report I have shared on the Conviction Club. You can go through that. So all in all, we are in a commodity bull run, and these commodities are at a risk off stage. Precious metals are at a risk off stage. Equities are at a risk on stage. That is my conclusion, and that is what I'm continually saying that, and I'm repeating that. Even if somebody wants to look at the opportunity, it should be metal and mining and commodity stocks. So that is my conclusion. So with this. I concluded about this weekly roundup. With this, I open up the questions. If you have any questions, please raise your hands. I'll be taking your questions. Only 5 questions I'll be taking. So please raise your hands. Any questions? Shiv Sharma, please go ahead and ask your question. Hello, Mr. Shiv
Hello.
Sharma. Yes,
Yes, sir. Good evening, boss. First of all,
good
thank
evening.
you for giving guidance on Hindustan Zinc last week. It's almost
Yeah,
33%, 34% up. Yeah. So
yes.
my concern is that should we continue to buying in this or should I hold it my existing stock only?
No, so what you need to do is you need to look at the trend. This is Hindustan Zinc, the risk reward setup is not so much good at this stage if I want to buy new. So, but having said that, you can look at other commodity stocks. Like for example, Ashapura Mine Chem is looking good. So you can track that, you can study that. So railway
Asha
stocks are good.
Pro Mine.
Some Ashapura Mine Chem, some of the railway stocks, some of the defense stocks like Idea Forge or Kalyani Investments or or what we say Paras Defense for that matter. So these are the setups which are looking good. So you can track those. Especially
So
in
we
fact,
can
Monday onwards, I'm creating a defense basket, fresh defense basket for trading. So I've been holding Kalyani investment from long as a long-term bet, but at this stage, even it is looking good for from a short-term perspective. So I'm tracking that.
and so what about sir RVNL?
RVNL should do well. It has done well. It will continue to do well. Uh, it is in a momentum zone.
So can we add some more in this RVNL?
No, I have not checked the chart, but if I get something, I'll post that on BIPX.
So for Monday onwards, I have to track Paras Defense basically and some.
Defense, railways,
And
and some of the commodities like Ashapura Mine Chem and all those you can track.
thank you.
Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Yes.
Hello. Sir, if nobody is
Yes.
asking, then I repeat again. So, sir,
Yes.
what's about the garden reach?
Let me check
Hello.
Garden Reach. Yes.
Garden reach SIP.
No, the momentum should continue. Momentum should continue in Garden Reach. At
So,
least for next 1 week, I don't see any worries there.
so can I enter on this price?
No, I can't tell because at this stage if I'm holding, I'll keep on holding that.
Okay.
I, at this stage, because there is a gap in between, so because of that, the risk reward is not favorable if I want to enter fresh. But I'll be surely holding whatever if I'm holding something.
ठीक है सर. Thank you. सर ये हिंदुस्तान कॉपर का.
Hmm.
हेलो. हिंदुस्तान कॉपर
Yes.
सर मैंने अभी 100 यूनिट होल्ड किए हुए हैं. तो
Hmm.
अभी इसका मोमेंटम एक्सपेक्टेड कुछ.
No, the correction should get completed first. Immediately, I'm not seeing any momentum in Hindustan Copper. It will go sideways, I think. That is what is looking.
ठीक ठीक है. थैंक यू. अभी
Yes, Mr. 30965. Please ask your question.
Good evening, Suyog. This week we had the result of Arvind Fashion.
This week?
The results of Arvind Fashion.
Okay.
But
Results were
I
okay.
find it softer on YOY basis and Q basis. What is your comment?
Results are okay. They are not much great, but the stock has once again entered into the undervalued zone. If you look it from this perspective, valuation perspective, because they are results are not that great, but they are not bad either. That's my view.
Okay,
And I'm holding whatever I'm holding, Arvind Fashions.
okay, thank you.
Any questions? Yes, Vijay.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Um, so we have seen lot of good momentum in gold and silver for the last couple of weeks, and the moves were very crazy. And since yesterday, day before yesterday, since last 3 days, there is a sharp fall in gold, silver, and all these things. So do you think this is a kind of temporary thing, or when do you think this will kind of come back to the normal states and continue the momentum?
So this is a temporary thing, I believe, because uh, so if you plot a chart of gold and silver combined, you'll see that there was a breakout. Now the consolidation will go on
Okay.
for some point of time, maybe one, not more than 30 days. So for
O-
20-25 days, it will continue like this. Once
Okay.
again, it will continue to gain the momentum
Okay. Okay.
because For my view, when I talked about gold and silver in February, my view
Mm.
was 2 years at least. So
Yeah.
usually whenever you see silver, usually it rallies for 2 years, then it consolidates or it falls. So
Okay.
at least we will see that 2024 and 25,
Okay.
at least for, if I'm saying 2 years, 1.5 years, starting from
Okay.
February. So uh, we will see. I have said that gold and silver has a potential to surprise the equity investors. So
Yeah.
I hold the views. I hold the same view.
Okay.
In fact,
Okay.
it has outperformed the small caps also. If you see the small cap index compared to gold silver, so it is outperforming the silver small cap index also.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I was just looking at
Yes.
the chart. I could see the full of Morocco juice in last 2 3 days, and the it is below 0.618 Fibonacci level as well. So
Hmm.
just thought of uh, getting your thoughts on this. Yeah,
No,
thank
it
you.
will consolidate for some point of time. It will give a good deep once again, I think, for entry for the next
Okay.
level of entry.
Okay. Sure. Thank you so much.
Mr. Ravi,
Hello.
yes.
So, Exxon, anything looks good from the auto ancillary space? A lot of company posted a quite good results.
So I'm tracking SGS Enterprises. I had exited it earlier. Now once again after the results, I have started tracking it. So SGS Enterprises is what I'm tracking.
From auto ancillary space.
Yeah, it is into auto ancillaries, right? SGS Enterprises.
Thanks.
SJS, I'm saying.
Yeah, got it. LGS Enterprise.
Hmm. So I think if there are no questions, let us end this session. Let us meet next week for yet another session for weekly roundup. So thank you everyone.